YouTube, what's good? It's your boy TT Miles, and I'm back again with another video, man. We bring in part 2 of the Shane Gillis live in Austin. I see a lot of y'all like that video, so today I'm gonna bring the full version. I just wanted to try and experiment, so we're gonna do the rest of this video in today's video. So this is part 2 of Shane Gillis live in Austin. Again, I'm gonna finish the whole thing, so sit back, enjoy, and let's laugh together. As y'all can see up there in the corner, man, we almost hit that 10,000 subscribers. So think about becoming an OG and hitting that subscribe button before we hit the 10K, even though I still got a lot subscribers to try to gain till I get to that point. But let's try to hit it, man. But let's see what my guy is talking about. I did finish the part. A lot of people did say this is the part where probably this is where the jokes get a lot funnier. So we about to see what's going on, man. Let's get it.
Ball was just white. All right. And everybody down there was pumped on that. They would pack the stadium. Everyone would be like, look at all those whites running around, catching it. And look, I'm not knocking them too hard because I still have a little bit of that in me. You know, like if a white guy catches the ball on Sunday, I'm like, oh shit, go, 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 go. Ah, they got him. They got him. It's a tough run, a smart run. Heads up run there. But no, they took it too far. And so the documentary focuses on that. It focuses on Bear Bryant. Bear Bryant, legendary head coach. He was the head coach that brought the first black players onto the team. So the whole documentary is like celebrating Bear Bryant. They're like, fucking way to go, Bear. You did it. What a hero. And then you find out it was 1971. Yeah, well, a little late for high fives on this one, fellas. Holy shit, 71?
Man.
Like we had been to the moon. There were literally people on the moon before Alabama had black guys in their secondary. Does anyone understand? There were white corners. White cornerbacks. You understand how preposterous that is? Some of you are too young to have ever even seen a white corner. They're extinct. They don't exist.
Hey, there's two. Said, man, I've never personally seen. Well, he's not a corner. Pat Tillman probably the only person I've ever watched of the Caucasian. Pat Tillman, Eric Waddle. I've seen a few, but they weren't cornerbacks. They was like safeties and stuff. There is one out of Iowa, though. He might be a first round. There's a one this year out of Iowa.
Left at the San Diego Zoo. And they won't reproduce. You'll never see a white corner.
Cornerbacks, I only seen one.
But that's what happened. It wasn't like
the
reason they desegregated the team. That's what the documentary focuses on, which is great because it wasn't like, oh hey fellas, it's 1971. Maybe we should get with the times. What happened was Alabama scheduled USC, Southern Cal. Alabama was confident. They're like, oh, white boys are, we'll take on anybody. And then USC came down to Alabama with a bunch of black dudes from LA, just beat the fuck out of Alabama. And then after the game, Bear Bryant gave like a speech and he was like, hey y'all, come on. That was it. That's all it took. Everybody down there was like, yeah, we get it. We'll be less racist. If it means we can win.
Come on, y'all.
What? That's what it is. Like as big as racism is in America, football
demoralizes all of that.
That's true. Look, there's a Disney movie, Remember the Titans, dedicated to what I just told you. The whole point of that, dude, that was one high school football season. Remember the Titans was like, it was 8 weeks. You know, that whole town went from like centuries of like, don't let them in our school, to just like, oh shit, the high school team's 4-0. Those are my brothers.
You got a point. You got a great point.
All right, I'll get off the topic. The point I'm trying to make.
You got a great point, though.
The point I'm trying to make is if you want to get rights in America, you just got to put together a good football team. You know what I mean? Like if the transgenders got together and put together just a fucking hard nose, run it down your throat ball club. If the transit just 3 yards in a cloud of dust of transgenders. If the trans community could just somehow upset Alabama, everybody down there tomorrow would be like, those are some tough bitches, actually. All right, we got out of that. There's some rough patches in there. That's all right. Well, this won't go great either. You know how like every show and movie now is like a remake of something? They just remake an old thing and just make it like more progressive and just put it out. Like they remade Ocean's 11 like a heist movie with like all gorgeous women. That movie should have been 10 minutes long. They literally should have got to the casino and just blown the security guards. They'd be like, oh, here's the keys to the safe. Take everything. I love you. You guys, you crazy bitches. I love you bitches. That's it. That's all they make. They either make that or they make slavery movies every year. Those are for no one. I have black friends. I was like, dude, you guys like these? They're like, no, we thought these were for you. It's like, no. We all hate those. Stop making them. It's uncomfortable. Civil rights movies are good though. I like Judas and the Black Messiah.
I know y'all telling y'all, you know what I'm saying, the whole truth in some of the movies. The truth in some of those movies ain't the whole truth. You know what I'm saying? I don't know personally, but I know the truth in some of those movies ain't the whole truth.
Remember the Titans is great. Hidden Figures was good. The movie about the black ladies at NASA, or as my dad likes to call it, Medea Goes to the Moon. And look, that was him that said that. He said that. As soon as he said it, I was like, what did you fucking say? You don't talk like that. So every movie just remade is more progressive. I just think it'd be funny if like the right started remaking. You know what I mean? If they just start like conservatives, like there's a new Scooby-Doo coming out. And it'd be funny if like the right remade it. It's just like Scooby and the gang going around ripping the wigs off of transgender people. It's like, that's not a woman. Some guy would have got away with it.
Somebody said, ruh-roh.
Some guy would have got away with it. We solved the case of the Starbucks ghoul. Has enough time passed that can we admit that Trump was funny? Can we finally admit that he was funny? Well, hold on. I don't like the tone of that. That's not what I'm going for here. Yeah. The great leader. No. He was funny. Now, whether or not that's a great quality for the commander-in-chief, that's definitely up for debate. But he was funny. I saw it. And I lived in New York, so the whole time he was in office, I would be like, you know, something would happen, I'd show my friends, I'd be like, look at that. They'd be like, what? All right, well, it's funny. Like, there's nothing funny about Donald Trump. I don't know. During Hurricane Dorian, he was like, maybe we should nuke it. Like, that was a real suggestion from the president. The president said that. The president of the United States. He was like, hey, we got a big storm coming. You guys want me to blow it up? I was like, no, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, I don't know. I fuck around, dude. That's what I do. I don't know. Now that he's gone, I'll never watch a debate ever again. Can you imagine, like, just a regular debate now? After we witnessed the GOAT. Undefeated in debates. And he never said a fact. You know how impressive that is? He was funny and he argued like a fifth grader. He was unstoppable. People would try to hit him with statistics and facts. He would just go, wrong. Like, holy fuck, dude. How was no one prepared for this? Go back and watch those debates. You forget how good, how electric that shit was. Don't tell your friends in Austin. They'll be mad. Just get a six-pack, toss on a Trump highlight video on YouTube. It's a good night, dude. I went back. I watched his first debate. That's like my favorite one. At the time, Trump was polling at like less than 1%. Like no one liked him. If you guys like him now, you didn't back then. And I know that because I watched my dad. My dad at the time, he would like, anytime Trump even came on TV, my dad would be like, get this fucking joker. Get him off the fucking screen. And then now my dad's like, yeah, fucking guys can't go to the Capitol? He's like, guys can't have fun anymore? He's like, and it was because of the debates. That's what did it, dude. That's how we got Trump, these debates. And the first one is the best one. So it's a Republican primary. Everyone's up on stage, and they're all still doing their political shit. So like the first couple guys that talk are like, I'm from Kentucky, and I love education. And the crowd's like, nice. We didn't know what was coming. And then the next guy's like, I'm from Georgia, and I love religion. And the crowd's like, pretty good. This is a good one. This is a heated debate. And then it finally got to Trump's turn to talk, and he was just like, Rand Paul is ugly? And the whole crowd was like, oh! We didn't know you could do that in this. You can just do that as your thing? And Rand Paul was like, all right, everybody, settle down. We're trying to have a debate here. And the whole crowd was like, shut the fuck up, Rand Paul. Ugly bitch. And we just kept throwing dorks up on stage to make them debate Trump. And it was not fair. It was mean for us to have done that to people. These guys were in politics their whole lives. And they just had to debate a fucking maniac up there who didn't give a fuck, dude. And I hate to, it was fun to cheer for him in the debates. It was fun to cheer for him in the debates. Because he was going up against guys that had been in politics for like 40 years, and then he showed up to the event like, oh, fuck it, what are we talking about? Like, it was like, he had no clue. Every week he had no fucking idea. There's one debate he's like in the middle of it going back and forth about the economy with Ted Cruz. They're literally talking about the economy, and in the middle of it he's just like, Ted's wife, ugly as a dog. Like, dude. Holy shit, dude. And Ted was like, I'm from Texas. You don't talk about a man's family like that. You've got a dog wife, Ted. It was like, everyone knows.
Got a dog wife, Ted.
Yeah, and a week later, Ted Cruz was on TV like, I support Donald J. It's like, you pussy. I will say this. The one thing that sucked about Trump losing was, for me, was because I just figured out kind of how to do his voice. Which that's kind of a bummer that it's not hard to do Trump. It's all you have to do that, just do that. Do that a second off from where it should be in the sentence. And then you don't have to sound like him. All you have to do is like get his.
I don't know. Pause a little bit in between the sentences. Make your face, squint your face a little bit. Blink a lot. I know I'm not the best with the impersonations, but I could get there if I wanted to.
His cadence down. It's very easy. All you have to do is like describe something and then say you described it that way. That's it. It's every time. Like, what a big room this is. I walked in here. I said, wow, what a big room. That's it. Every time.
What a big room this is. I said, wow, what a big room.
Austin. A lot of homeless. I walked in here. I said, wow, that's a lot of homeless. You guys got it. You got a lot of homeless. You got to. What are you guys doing about it?
Nothing.
Whatever you guys are doing is not working. So just switch. I don't know what to do either. But do something. A lot of tents. Why? It's been making me laugh thinking about Trump. Like, not understanding why people are homeless. I walked out, I saw him, I said, why are you living in tents? I could never, these guys. But I will say this about Trump. I don't want you guys to I don't want to turn this into a rally. I don't want you to. I will say this, and don't freak out. Just listen. I think it's fair to say that of all the presidents we've had, I think it's fair to say that Trump would have been the funniest one to see get shot. You know? Yeah, dude, the Patriots got fired up on that.
I feel like the impersonation of it about to come on. Let's see what he's talking about.
I was having fun at this show. No, look, I didn't even say it would be funny. I said funniest. It's a huge difference. Technically, there's a funniest of everything. There is. It doesn't make it funny, but there is, like, think of the worst thing you can think of. There's a funniest one. I'll go first. I'll think of one. School
Right
shooting.
top, right?
None of those are funny. Zero funny. But maybe there was one where, like, the horse girl in the class, like, could sense something was coming. You know what I mean? And they were like, what's wrong? And she was like, like, you know? But back to what I was saying about, if you had, what I said was true. If you had to rank them from least funny to funniest assassination, easy number one. For real, he'd be talking shit like when it happened. He'd be doing like a rally. He'd be like, my opponent's gay. I walked in, I saw him. I said, wow, this guy's gay. The shooter would be coming out and be like, sit down. You're gay. Get hit. He'd definitely make a funny noise into the, like he'd get hit, be like, ah, and fall. He'd fall funny.
That ain't funny, but damn.
I will say I did write that joke before Biden could be added to the rankings. I don't think he would be the funniest, but the only reason Biden might be the funniest is because I think Biden's the first president you could punch assassinate. You know what I mean? Just walk right through the metal detectors and be like, Mr. President, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Just a body shot. I'd add that joke. My dad. So you can't be talking about killing presidents? I was like, what about Biden? He's like, yeah. My dad's, he's a good guy. He's an alcoholic. But he's good. He's a good alcoholic. He's not hurting anybody. But every once in a while, he always has an excuse while he's drinking. That's what's funny about it. Like, he can never just get hammered and be like, yeah, I got fucked up. Like, it's always, like, you'll see him on, like, a Monday. You'll be like, damn, it's Monday? You're getting fucked up? He's like, it's Monday Night Football. Have a couple of drinks. Jeez. You'll see him on, like, a Tuesday. You'll be like, damn, it's Tuesday? You're getting fucked up? He's like, there's no football. What the hell? And then my sister does heroin, and that one we're like, you do need to, you need to stop doing that. Which sucks for her, because if she played guitar, everybody would be like, yeah. But instead, she's a hairdresser, so it's not as cool. Relax.
I don't know if I'm booking
It's my
appointments
family.
for her.
It's my family. Don't worry about it. Actually, based on this crowd, I'm sure it's actually a lot of your guys' families. And that's all right. We're allowed to talk about it. My sister, so she was doing heroin. We had to have a intervention for her. She lived out in Pittsburgh. We live in the middle of Pennsylvania, so we had to trick her to come home. You got to trick them. I don't know if you know these guys. They're not just fucking stopping by. They're very busy. They're the busiest people. They get a bad rap for being lazy because they take a lot of naps. But if they're awake, they're fucking they're very busy. They're scurrying around, dude, doing quests. That's what they do. If you do heroin long enough, you run out of money. You got to start doing quests. You know, it's like a fucked up game of Zelda every day. You just wake up to a new quest. It's like, you need to gather copper. Gonna find a scrapyard. It sounds nice. I wish I got quests. But eventually the quests get pretty dark. Scrapyard, that's like level 1. Towards the end, the quests are, you need to get titty fucked behind the Home Depot. That's when it's time for a change. So we had to come up with a plan to trick her to come home for the intervention. The plan we came up with was we told her that we had won tickets to go to Six Flags. And it worked. She called back. She was like, all right, I'll be there. She got on the first bus. It's like a 7-hour bus ride. It's nothing to them, dude. Nothing. If you take heroin, every bus is a bullet train. It's a 5-minute ride, tops. Anyway, so the plan was pick my sister up from the bus stop, not take her to Six Flags, take her to a hotel where we're going to have an intervention. I didn't want to start the intervention with like a lack of trust. So I took her to Six Flags the day of her intervention. That day, she and I went to Six Flags together. And I thought that was a nice gesture, but it turns out intervention is supposed to be rock bottom. You know what I mean? Like, intervention's supposed to be the worst day of your life. Not like you're tired from easily the best day. I mean, she took heroin and rode roller coasters. It was impossible. We sat her down, we're like, you better fucking change your life. She's like, oh, I'm going back tomorrow. We're like, no. And I was with her. She was fucked up. If you know anyone from Pittsburgh, you know what she was wearing. She was wearing a Steelers jersey and pajama pants. Steelers pajama pants. She dusted off her finest Heinz Ward for the occasion. So we get in there. There's a water park there. We didn't know. They added that. We haven't been there since we were kids. We get in there. There's one of those water slides. It's just like a fucking straight drop. Like, no sides on it, no raft, just by yourself. She looks at it. She's like, I want to go up on that one. I was like, yeah, all right, yeah, fuck it, you know? I knew she was going to rehab, like, that night. So I was like, yeah, go get this one in. You're about to have a rough couple months here. This is going to be... Also, I figured they would stop her. She was wearing a Steelers jersey and pajama pants, trying to get on a water slide. All they did was make her take her fucking Crocs off. Her yellow Crocs. So she's climbing up this ladder. She gets to the top of this fucking giant water slide. And you know how, like, when it's your turn next on a water ride, you gotta, like, lay there in that water and, like, wait to go? She nodded off. She took a nap up at the top like a Dracula, laying in front of some high school lifeguard that's like, ma'am, it's your turn. He just sent her down, dude, asleep, just flying down this thing, dude. There's a ramp at the end. She hit her. We all got to watch her wake up in air. She did the whole fucking. You know, I don't know how that wasn't fucking rock bottom. It's like you woke up in air. Anyway, don't be sad about it. She's good. She did go to rehab. And that's good. Yeah, she's done. She stopped using it. She's sober. She's all good. She's 2 years clean. Yeah. It's good. She did get cancer though. So. And COVID. Cancer and COVID. So I'll tell you what. This was cool. I was with her. She was at home. She went back to my parents. Because when you have cancer and COVID, you got to go home. You have to go home. You can't keep hanging out. But no, I was with her. It was crazy. This year she beat heroin, cancer, and COVID. It was like living with fucking Rocky. It was crazy, dude. Every week my whole family was like, "Give up. You're never gonna win this." She was like, just kept winning. When she got COVID, I was like, "All right, you're definitely dead." She's like, "Hey, yo, COVID." She's like, "I ain't hear no bell." Just wailed on it, dude. Yeah, she's got a hell of a chin. Hell of a chin on my sister, and that's what better quality could you ask for in a human? Anyway, damn, dude. Fuck that music across the street, dude. That fucking bothers me.
I was about to say that music just threw me off. That's why I looked up like, what's that? But damn. This shit loud. I'm looking like, bro, what's going on? But
I'm an old man now. Turn it down. Turn it down. What is that, rap? Turn it off. Trying to talk about my sister doing heroin over here. This has been making me laugh. I've been thinking about, like, the first time, Jesus Christ. I do comedy a lot, and every once in a while you can hear music from another room, and it's like, damn, dude, music's so much better than comedy. Every time I hear music, I'm like, fuck, dude, that shit crushes what I do. Some fucking idiot dressed like Cam Newton pressing play. It's so much better than this. Like, you guys want to hear about my problems? This guy's like, take Molly, finger someone. I'm gonna press play. You guys do you. Fuck, they're having so much fun over there. Get out of here, you motherfucker. Go dance. I knew you wanted to dance. That guy wanted to dance all night. All right. I like my family. It's a good family. I had to go to my niece's 7th and 8th grade girls volleyball match recently. No, I'm kidding, dude. Shut up. Just relax. I don't want to fuck kids. But if you ever want to get out of something, that's all you have to do. Like, if your friend, like, do you want to come to our son's t-ball game? Be like, what grade are the kids in? And then no matter what they say, go, oh. 4th? No, I went to this fucking kids volleyball match. Can we knock it off with volleyball shorts on little kids? It's weird. It's gross, dude. Just get them gym shorts. That's all. That's all. No, dude, it's gross. Because then, it's just me and the other uncles up in the bleachers, kind of making eye contact with each other. Like, bro, are you seeing this? Such a funny way to just destroy.
It got so quiet. Like, bro.
This show. just right at the very end, be like, aren't kids hot? Yo, give it up for Trump. Aren't kids hot? No, I truly am serious about the gym shorts, though. It's weird. And so I got home from this fucking volleyball match. My roommate, his girlfriend played college volleyball. So I'm very excited to, like, shit on volleyball whenever I can. So I get in there and I was like, yo, volleyball is fucking, that's a weird culture. Get them fucking shorts. Get them gym shorts. The shorts they're wearing is gross. And she was like, no, we need those shorts for speed on the court. And I was like, I know that's not true. I watch the NBA. None of you are moving as fast as, like, a ref. And those guys are wearing, like, slacks. Dress shoes for some reason. She was like, no, we need those shorts. The tight shorts, they're essential. She compared them to, like, a helmet in football. I was like, I know they're not essential because I Googled the Special Olympics volleyball team. All of a sudden, those shorts weren't so essential for them. What's that about? How baggy do you think they looked like the fucking N1 mixtape out there. They look Offensively baggy is how I would describe all of their attires. We're all adults. We all agree the Special Olympics is a good program. It's great. I just feel like the guy who came up with it had to be like a real risk taker. You know what I mean? That's a wild thing to suggest for the first time. Some guy in a board meeting, like, I got an idea. We should be racing these motherfuckers. Like, what'd you say? Fucking town over said they had the fastest ones. So we settle it, you know? I'm not making fun of the Olympians. The concept is wild. It's a wild, like if your best friend invented the Special Olympics and told you about it first, you'd be like, don't ever tell anybody that. Who the fuck were you gonna tell that to? What are you doing? Pole vault? I actually volunteered and coached with the Special Olympics for a little while, so, you know, what'd you guys do? No, don't clap. Please. I did it for those kids. No, I don't get it. No. I look like this, so. Me coaching the Special Olympics, I was like a fucking double agent. No one knew whose side I was on, dude. Player, chaperone, no one knew. I'd be standing there coaching, holding a clipboard with 5 dudes that looked exactly like me. I could always see the coaches from the other team looking over like, I think they're fucking letting one of them coach. Yeah. No, I did coach the Special Olympics for a little while, and it's fun. That's another thing you're allowed to talk about. It's happy. Everyone there is sportsmanship. It is funny. Don't let anyone tell you it's not funny, dude. I was there. Everyone there is laughing. It's fun. I coached basketball. Kids would catch the ball, just fucking launch it into the bleachers. People would be like, "What the fuck are you doing out there?" They're like, "I don't know." My whole team ruled. Every dude on my team they were the funniest. They were bros. They were bros, dude. My whole team loved 2 things. They loved tits. They do. I don't know if you know these guys, dude. They fucking love the ladies. They love the ladies. And they love John Cena. That's it. That was the news every day. We'd be in the huddle. They'd be like, "There's a lot of ladies here tonight." I was like, "Ooh, yeah." They'd be like, "What do you think John Cena's up to?" Oh, you're going to have to get way worse before you meet him. John Cena's like the angel of death for those guys. I told my guys, I was like, "You see Cena coming, you get the fuck out of there." He's taking souls with him. Every year, Hooters would sponsor our one basketball tournament. All right, so every year Hooters would bring like 3 or 4 waitresses, and they would present like a big cardboard check donation to the Special Olympics. As soon as the girls entered the gym, the game changed entirely, dude. It went from like hugs and sportsmanship to just like dudes got competitive, like very competitive. Fucking ripping down rebounds, just hitting layups. And then at the end of the game, there'd be a hug line, you know, between the waitresses and the players. And yeah, that went about exactly how you would imagine that went. We had to break out the fucking jaws of life, dude. My boys are ragdolling those young sluts. And I'm not knocking the players. They were totally in the right. The girls were hot. The waitresses, like every year, I would sneak into the hug line myself.
did say they ain't know the difference, but man.
All right, I think I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you guys very much. This was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Man is hilarious, man. I really do hope y'all enjoyed that video, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that video, man. Again, if y'all new to the channel, please think about hitting the subscribe button. I ain't gonna be in y'all ear too much. I ain't got too much more to say besides y'all have a blessed day and a peaceful night. It's big boy TT Miles, and I'm out to saying peace.
I be right. I really don't like. I be right. I be right. I really don't like. I be right. I be right. I really don't like. I be right.